I play with love, I play hard, so I'm going to miss it, but, that's what it is. Always is the end, so I'm happy. I played 21 seasons in the big league, and I can't regret it. Thank God.
That's Miguel Cabrera after he played in the final game of his 21-year career. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run.
They don't just play the game. They swing for the fences and get your life back on track. Call 1-800-5-MILLION to put a powerhouse in your lineup. Jacoby & Myers, the official law firm of the Los Angeles Dodgers.
This year, Galpin Ford and the Bachman family celebrate 80 years of helping families find the perfect car, truck, or SUV. Over the previous 8 decades, Galpin Ford has become the largest Ford dealer in the world and has given back by supporting the Los Angeles community year after year.
Well, a spectacular rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner and a cool moment at home plate. As they say, it's time for Dodger baseball. As Vin Scully always opened every broadcast, we'll talk a lot about Vinny this weekend. It's impossible to come here and not think about him and the cerulean skies and all that's going on here at Dodger Stadium. Dave Roberts and Chad Tracy are at home plate exchanging the lineup cards, and how cool this is. I mean, Chad's dad, Jim, managed here, and Dave Roberts played for his father. And now, Chad manages the Red Sox as the hottest team in baseball, and he gets to exchange lineup cards with Doc Roberts, an all-time Red Sox hero.
Yeah, this has to be a surreal moment for Chad Tracy coming into this ballpark, spending so much time because of his father and his career. I'm sure he learned so much watching games at this very ballpark, and you can tell he's such a baseball guy. The decisions, the communication skills that he brings to the ballpark every day, outstanding.
It was funny, Lenny. We were over on the first base side, and we were sitting down to do the interview, the pregame hit with him, and he was unfolding some chairs, and he said, I'm trying to get oriented on this side. Everything's in the opposite direction, because as a high school and college kid, he was so used to being over on the third base side. What a full-circle life moment for him.
Absolutely, and I'm sure his father's very, very proud watching him. He's been paying attention. I think he's a Red Sox fan. And I'll tell you what he's done to help this ball club turn the ship around has been nothing short of remarkable. And hopefully, they continue with that path. It's about playing good baseball, limiting the mistakes. And I'll tell you what, they got a good one on the mound tonight to help them do that.
He's going up and down the dugout as Chad Tracy, high-fiving with Wilson Contreras and all the guys. The Red Sox in a good mood after taking 3 of 4. Lenny, how about tonight's starting lineups?
All right, it's time for the Morgan & Morgan starting lineups, brought to you by America's largest injury law firm. So let's meet tonight's players. For the Boston Red Sox, batting first, Nick Sogard at second base. Batting second in center field, Cedon Rafaela. Batting third in right field, Wilyer Abreu. Batting fourth at first base, Wilson Contreras. Batting fifth at DH, Masataka Yoshida. Batting sixth at third base, Caleb Durbin. Batting seventh at shortstop, Andrew Monasterio. Batting eighth, playing left field, Jaron Duran. And batting ninth, doing the catching, will be Carlos Narvaez. For the Dodgers tonight, batting first, DHing, Shohei Ohtani. Batting second, playing center field, Andy Pajes. Batting third at second base, Miguel Rojas. Batting fourth, playing first base, Freddie Freeman. Batting fifth at shortstop, old friend Mookie Betts. Batting sixth, playing left field, Teoscar Hernandez. Batting seventh in right field, Kyle Tucker. It's his bobblehead night tonight. Batting eighth at third base, another old friend, Kike Hernandez. And batting ninth, doing the catching, Eliezer Alfonso.
And here we go. Edgardo Enriquez is on the mound. He's the opener tonight for the Dodgers. Nick Sogard in the left-handed batter's box. Swing and a miss. First pitch, fastball. He will throw hard all night. Enriquez, well, one of the great fastballs in the game. And we are underway. 7:10 p.m. Beautiful Southern California night. 0-1 to Sogard. Just back up from AAA. The pitch way inside with a fastball. 101. And it is 1-1.
I'm looking at his baseball savant page, and that's basically his average fastball, 101.
It looks like a murder scene, his savant page. It is all red. 1-1 to Sogard. He's been really good. The pitch is a breaking ball that misses up and away. Misses, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Little extra juice in the air tonight. Gabe Morales, the home plate umpire. Sogard ahead with a red top and gray pants. 2-1 the pitch. Is looped foul on the third base side. How to play, it's crazy. On the final day of July, the Los Angeles Dodgers, the 2-time defending champs, have won 69 games. They've only lost 40. And they have a 12-game lead in the National League West. Star-studded. 2-2 to Sogard. Here's the pitch. And it is just inside, very close. Good take by Sogard in a full count. Time attempt brought to you by Plymouth Rock. Home insurance and auto insurance made for Boston sports fans. PlymouthRock.com/Red Sox. Full count to Sogard, leading off the game. The pitch, swinging a line drive into center field, but it hangs up. Pajes, postseason hero a year ago, is in, drifting to make the play. And Sogard is retired for out number 1.
That's a good at-bat by Sogard right there, seeing a few pitches. When you face a guy like Henriquez, a really, really hard thrower, you want to try to get a fastball early in the count, try to hit a mistake, don't get the 2 strikes. That breaking ball will play down, the fastball up above the zone. Likes to sink and slide against lefties. 4-seam sweeper slider against righties typically.
Everywhere you look, you see old friends and stars here in L.A. as Cedon swings and fouls it off on the first base side. Freddie Freeman, the first baseman. Miguel Rojas, postseason hero. Game-tying 2-out 9th inning home run in Game 7. He is at second base with Mookie at short and Kike at third. 0-1 for Cedon. The pitch is up and in, a fastball. Cedon comes in 282. I think Chad Tracy was right to highlight the swing he had last night. That 2-run bouncing double down the third base line that tied the game really gave the Red Sox a lot of belief. He's driven in 52. Pitch is looped down the right field line and toward the seats and the dugout, out of play. Freeman gave a look but runs out of room. And it is 1-2. Defensive alignment brought to you by Hardy Siding. Hardy Siding is America's #1 brand of siding.
That's that slider Henriquez shows. It's right on the black right there. That's a good pitch. That's why you want to try to get that fastball early in counts. But when you face a guy that's throwing this hard, it's not about swinging harder. It's about slowing everything down with your feet and being short and quick to the baseball.
He's done such a good job of that, Cedon, especially with 2 strikes. 1-2 is swung on and driven into the gap and right center field. Another 2-strike hit for Cedon. He has just been a marvel in those counts, and the Red Sox have their first hit.
You said it. Great 2-strike approach right there. Really quiet body, keeping his head on that ball. And the bat speed's not overwhelming. He just wanted to get the barrel out there quick enough to get on that pitch.
Isn't it amazing when, he's had it in him all the way. He's laughing with Freddie Freeman over there. They were both at the All-Star game just a couple weeks ago. Here's Wilyer Abreu with the game-tying home run last night. No score, 1 down, top 1. Here's the pitch, and Wilyer takes a breaking ball outside. Once Cedon has learned how to calm himself down, that bad ball hitter in him is so important with 2 strikes.
Yeah, it's about being able to slow the swing down, not taking that 2-0 hack where we talk about keyhole.
1-0, he swung and missed at a breaking ball. Wilyer clearly looking fastball there. He got a cutter, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, if you can get a good pitch to hit early and just slow everything down as far as the barrel, oftentimes you just get the foot down a little earlier and guess one zone with the fastball.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 on and 1 out. Dodgers Stadium, the pitch. Swing and a miss, high fastball. He went up the ladder there, 98. And it's 1-2.
Yeah, that's where he's at his best. Gets most of his swing and miss up in that upper quadrant with the heat.
Before that game-tying home run, Wilyer had been 2 for his previous 35. But he picked the perfect time to break out.
Wilson broke out just about the same moment.
I would say so. 1-2. Contreras is out on deck. Cedon runs. The pitch is way high. Throw not going to be nearly in time, and it goes into the outfield. Cedon, something might have flown into his eyes there immediately when he slid in. He took the helmet off. It was not far enough into the outfield for him to advance anyway, but a steal and a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, really good jump right there. Looks like he went into his secondary leadoff position as he got first movement and then took off. Kind of surprised him.
That was one of the slowest transfers and releases I've seen in years from Eliezer Alonso. 2-2 to Willier. Cedon bouncing around at second. The pitch is skied into center field, but not hit well. Pages into his right. He's there to make the play. And they're 2 down. The Red Sox, every team in the big leagues, but the Red Sox especially, they do so much advanced scouting, Lenny. I mean, that was ridiculous from the catcher. You figure if it's going to be like that all night, they're going to run wild on him.
It's a big part of this game. They have a lot of athletes, a lot of speed on the base pass. The more they can apply pressure to the pitcher, the catcher, the defense to get themselves in scoring position early, the better off they're going to be.
All right, here's Contreras. Right-handed slugger. He takes a fastball down and in, ball 1. Injury report is brought to you by CVS. CVS knows that where you get your medicine matters. That's why CVS is by your side right when you need the most. Welcome to CVS, the official pharmacy of the Red Sox. Wilson injured that baseball last night.
It's flat.
1-0. Pitch is low. He's familiar, of course, with this ballpark. You just have a feeling he's going to go nuts in this series.
Yeah, one thing Wilson's done throughout this little time where he, little mini slump he's been in before breaking out, he's taking his walks. He's seeing pitches.
2-0 is a strike. He wanted to see one in there. Fastball, and it's 2-1. He's been great at that, Lenny, and yet I think after the home run last night, knowing him, this is a spot where if he gets a fastball, he is going to swing as hard as he possibly can. 2-1, the pitch is way outside a ball. They're not interested in giving in to him. And it's 3-1 with Yoshida on deck.
Enriquez has gone as far as 2 innings this season. He's gone as, 34 pitches total. So I think they want to get him to work as much as possible to keep him out of that second inning.
23 games, 4 homers here for Wilson. 3-1 hitters count. Here's the pitch, and it is a strike on the outside corner. Slider. And he's definitely looking for the heater there, Lenny. It's 3-2.
A 3-2 count right here. I feel like you have to sell out with the fastball. Get that foot down early. Get the barrel out front.
He's thrown 20 pitches, to your point. 23 homers, 67 driven in. No score, 2 down with Cedon at second. Enriquez throws, and Wilson swings and misses. He strikes out. 100-mile-an-hour fastball, and the inning is over. Velocity plays. Ranger Suarez on the mound after this, scoreless, and he'll see Ohtani to lead off the bottom of the first of the Shaw's and Star Market, WEI, Red Sox Radio Network.
Jason is an avid hiker who loves the outdoors. During what should have been a peaceful hike, that calm was suddenly broken. A mountain lion appeared on the trail just yards away. Fortunately, Jason had packed his Byrna less lethal launcher. Armed with kinetic rounds, Jason fired a warning shot, deterring the mountain lion and giving his family time to get to safety. Byrna less lethal launchers fire powerful kinetic and chemical irritant rounds designed to stop threats. Visit Byrna.com. That's Byrna, Byrna.com. Purchase and shipping restrictions vary by state and municipality. Go to Byrna.com to check availability at your location.
Think you know how the second half of baseball plays out? Put your predictions to work on Polymarket, the world's largest prediction market. An official partner of Major League Baseball. Who wins the division? Who's buying at the trade deadline? Who takes home the Cy Young? And who's still standing in October? Trade against other fans, not the house on Polymarket. From the trade deadline to the World Series, every game matters. Trade on Polymarket. Download the Polymarket app and use promo code BLAZE to unlock $50 free for your first trade. That's promo code BLAZE. Trading not available in all jurisdictions. Check local regulations before trading. Restrictions and eligibility apply.
You gotta ask yourself, want to talk about the time you lived in the greatest city on earth, or still live in it? In the city where a matinee leads to 2 a.m. tacos, your New York era can last a lifetime. With 20 years of NYC know-how, Street Easy can help you become a forever New Yorker. Visit StreetEasy.com to buy or rent in NYC. Street Easy is an assumed name of Zillow Inc., which has licenses in all 50 states.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang. Today's phrase is high cheese. Do you know what it means? High cheese, a fastball thrown with high.
Showtime in L.A. Shohei Ohtani, the greatest living player, leads off against Rangers Suarez, and he swings and fouls the first pitch off on the third base side for strike one. Rangers seeing him a little bit. Ohtani 1 for 5 with a couple strikeouts. He had his 23rd career leadoff home run earlier this week. Here's the 0-1, and it's outside. Ranger had a little difficulty with the landing spot on the mound. And it is 1-1. This guy is one of the all-time greats, if not the greatest to ever do it. Ohtani, who just hit his 300th career home run, a breaking ball. Misses outside, and it's 2-1. He's the best slugger in the game. He's one of the great starting pitchers in the game. And he has triggered 2 straight world championships for these Dodgers, and he seems to do it in all the biggest spots. 2-1, swing and a miss. Challenge from Ohtani, a sinker from Suarez, and it's 2-2.
Ohtani's on a little bit of a hot streak right now. You talk about how good he is, but he's 7-14 this homestand with a home run, 2 doubles, 4 RBIs, a couple walks.
Look out.
Not bad.
That's just ho-hum for him. 2-2. No score in the first. Suarez throws. Ohtani takes strike 3 on the outside corner. Beautiful paint on the black. And there's one away.
It's a great sequence right there. Perfectly located fastball in the outer half from Suarez right there. That's the thing, though. Good pitching, if you locate, you're not going to get these guys the opportunity to go out there and advance on mistakes. Limit those, and you should be fine.
Lenny, he's won the MVP 4 of the last 5 years. He's going to win it again this year. It's impossible to beat him in that race because of the two-way nature of it. Here's Andy Pages, who skies one foul in the first pitch down the right field line, out of play. And it is 0-1.
Suarez earned a win his last start against the Dodgers back in September of 25. Went 6 innings, 3 runs, 5 strikeouts.
Pages an all-star for the first time this year. 18 home runs. His Ranger just barely misses outside with a changeup. And it's 1-1. Suarez has been a marvel. He's 4-3 with a 3.02 ERA. This is 19th start. He's limited a little bit tonight. You want him to be efficient early in the game. Pitch is grounded toward third and foul. Maybe somewhere in the area of 75 pitches.
Yeah, last time out only went 4 innings because he took 3 weeks off with the injury. 364 pitches, went 4 innings, and I was concerned coming in. I was thinking, after that much time off, his command, his control's not going to be there, but didn't walk a batter, struck out 6.
So far, so good. With 1 out in the first. Dave Roberts in the third base dugout. The pitch is down. Ranger went with a slider there, and it missed, and it's 2-2.
When he's healthy and not coming back from an injury, he's been able to get deep throughout these games. He's one of 4 pitchers this season who have multiple starts with 8 or more innings.
2-2, breaking ball that missed. And so a full count from Ranger. If only we're louder here in L.A. Oh, my God. I used to like my eardrums. They've already got action in their bullpen. Will Klein might have the second inning for the Dodgers. 1 out, base is empty, payoff pitch, down and in. He walked him. Unlike Ranger, who's only walked 26 in 95 and 2/3 innings. One thing about Ranger, he is unbothered. I mean, he's so calm on the mound.
Yeah, that's atypical for Ranger. He's in the 78th percentile as far as walk rate. Doesn't do that. He does get ground balls. He hits his spots. That sinker changeup combination allows him to put the ball on the ground. That's what he was looking for right here.
Here is Rojas, I should say, who takes a pitch on the outside corner. Good one, cutter. And it is 0-1.
That pitch right there makes his changeup so much better. Comes out of the hand, same tunnel, the different movement.
0-1. That's a breaking ball. Actually, that was the changeup, the miss down and in. And it's 1-1. 4th best WAR amongst pitchers in baseball, Ranger Suarez. He made the All-Star team along with so many of these Dodgers, and he's pitched well in his career against them. The 1-1. Ground ball to short should be 2. Monasterio to second for 1. Sogard flips over to first, 2. Double play. Just what the doctor ordered. Nice job for Ranger. No danger there. No score after an inning in the Shaws and Star Market. WEEI Red Sox Radio.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Here's the pitch to Willie. Here's a liner straight to Richardson. The ball game is over and the World Series is over. Willie McCovey hit it like a bullet. A line drive right straight to Bobby Richardson at second base. Had that ball got out of his reach, the Giants would have been the winner. Now it's the Yankees who have mobbed Ralph Terry in the center of the diamond, and well, they should.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
It's time to step up to the plate to see if you can guess which baseball player or manager said the following.
It was a big moment for us. You know, we had to win 3 games. If we knew we had to win 3 games, we were going to have a real chance at winning this thing. And we came back here 2 games, down 2 games, and we were able to accomplish what we had to accomplish.
That's Ozzie Smith after his walk-off home run in Game 5 of the 1985 NLCS. Catch the next great moment on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang. Today's phrase is ducks on the pond. Do you know what it means? Ducks on the pond. When 2 or 3 runners are on base.
3 ducks on the pond. Ozzie, Nicky, and Marcel. 2-2. Ground ball. Diving stop, but everybody's safe.
Expand your vocabulary with the MLB app and MLB.com.
Snakes, zombies, public speaking. The list of fears is endless. But the real danger is in your hand when you're behind the wheel. Distracted driving is what's really scary and even deadly. Eyes forward. Don't drive distracted. Brought to you by
the Veterinarian Group of Red Sox Radio.
First pitch of this inning is brought to you by Jeffrey Glassman Injury Lawyers, Boston's go-to injury attorney for over 30 years. If you've been hurt in a car or a work accident, you got to get Glassman. Call all 7s at 617-777-7777.
Here's Massa to lead it off against Will Klein, the new pitcher. It's going to be a full bullpen day for the Dodgers. Massa comes in 260, 4 home runs, 19 driven in. Too many ground balls in the series in Sacramento. The pitch is another one. The other way might beat the defense, but it's foul. Kike's over there outside the bag, and it's 0-2.
Klein's another guy, likes that fastball, 97, 98, throws it about 50% of the time. Sweeper off of that, about 28. Get that foot down early, get the barrel to the baseball, make contact.
Yoshida, Durbin, and Monasterio in the second inning. Pitch is fouled out of the mitt of Alonso. Klein has been hit a little bit of late. He's allowed runs in his last 4 outings. He's got his ERA ballooned up a little bit, 3.57, and 40 in the third innings, 41 hits. No balls, 2 strikes to Massa. That one bounced way in. That was a horrible curveball in front of the plate. Yeah, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, you want to see as many pitches as possible. When they have a bullpen game, make them work. Don't give many easy innings. His last 5 outings, he's got 7 walks.
Big red beard. 1-2 facing Yoshida. Pitch. Swinging a ground ball on the right side. Freeman backhands. He's awesome over there. He flips underhand to Klein. And Yoshida loses the foot race down there. Freddie Freeman is really one of the great first basemen of his generation, and there's one away.
Yeah, you talk about when you're facing a club like the Dodgers, you have to limit the mistakes. What they do extremely well is limiting the mistakes. They go out there and they make the plays, they help their pitchers out, they take advantage of the situation. If you leave an opening, they'll make you pay.
Well, and they seem to have that it factor so very much late in games. Here's Caleb, his first game of the Red Sox at Dodger Stadium, and a fastball in the outside corner for strike 1. Freddie Freeman. I mean, he's been the MVP. He's been an all-star so many times. He's got 3 gold gloves to his name. The 0-1 is a little bit outside. And it's 1-1.
Durbin's my pick to click tonight, by the way. I'm just going to put that out in the universe.
Sorry I didn't ask you.
No. I'm getting it in. Durbin's my guy. Take it to the bank.
San Gabriel Mountains off in the distance. The 1-1 is way outside. You've been so good at those feelings. Second inning brought to you by Amvuttra Vutrisaran. Ask your doctor about Amvuttra and visit amvuttra.com, AMVUTTRA.com. What a steadying presence Durbin has been. 2-1. One down in the second. Here's the pitch, and it is way up and away. And Caleb's got himself a hitter's count, 3-1.
You just love the way he plays the game. It's a real old school mentality. We're watching him yesterday slide into second base. I mean, he's probably 2 feet off the ground, like Superman flying in, reminiscent of Pete Rose going in hard.
Caleb Hustle.
Love it.
3-1. Pitch is outside, ball 4. Excellent from Durbin. He is aboard again. And with one on and one out, here comes maybe the Red Sox hottest hitter, Andrew Monasterio.
And that walk brought to you by North Shore Adult Diapers. For even the heaviest control problems, visit northshore.com.
Durbin walks for the 26th time as Monasterio fouls one off on the first base side into the mezzanine level. 4 levels here at Dodger Stadium, light blue and yellow seats everywhere. Sun is starting to kind of set off to the west. The San Gabriel Mountains off in the distance. Lovely setting here in L.A. Durbin's got a big lead at first. Crashing in at third is Kike. And a throw to first gets by the first baseman, Freeman. Durbin's got a chance to get to third. He's going to round second. He's making the turn. He is going to get there with a head-first slide. An error on the pitcher, Klein, and Durbin. Caleb Hustle is 90 feet away.
An uncharacteristic mistake by the Dodgers. Great job by Durbin taking advantage there. They saw something. Kike was busting in, anticipating the bunt. Klein wanted to keep him close to first base and kind of yanked that down the line, went all the way up toward the wall and bounced into right field and allowed Durbin to go out there and take 3.
Well, as hot as Monasterio's been, you can't rule out a safety squeeze here either. 0-1. Durbin runs so well at third. No score in the second. Pitch is swung on and fouled straight back. He had no intentions of doing that there, which you understand. He's been so good at the plate. Dodgers bring the infield in.
Yeah, Monasterio is seeing the ball extremely well right now. It's been an absolute doubles machine. 24 of his 49 hits have been for extra bases this season.
Good time for any kind of hit right here. Outfield deep and straight away. 0-2 to Mona. The pitch is a strike on the outside corner. Not what he wanted at all. In a 2-strike count with a runner at third, that's not a pitch you can take. And a big second out for the Dodgers.
Yeah, you've got to be in protect mode right there. That's 98.
Also, he's not been great at challenging. That might have been worth one there. I think that was a ball.
It did look like he was off by a hair.
But he has been burned with that. All right, here's Duran, who's been obviously all over the news these last couple of days. Runner at third, the pitch is a strike on the inside corner. You know, these games mean more to him back near his hometown. A chance to give the Red Sox a lead. 0 for his last 7. He's really scuffling at the plate.
He's at his best with runners in scoring position. He's batting .267.
As for time here. And I think he vocalized that last night in the clubhouse after the histrionics with Wilson Contreras, that he's just mad at himself for not delivering. Runner at third with 2 down in the top of the second. No score, Sox and Dodgers. Here's the pitch, and it is way high with a fastball. Carlos Narvaez is out on deck. It was obviously a huge topic of conversation before the game today, as it was after the game yesterday. And Chad Tracy just said, we've moved on, everybody's good. Duran and Contreras have talked through it. No problem.
Hey, where's his emotions on his sleeve? You know, he's frustrated. He's a former All-Star MVP, batting under 200 right now.
1-1 is a ball down and in. There's a sweeper, and it's 2 balls and a strike.
He expects a lot from his play on the field, and he's the type of guy with the type of personality that kind of just lets it all air out.
Runner at third, 2 down. Hitters count for Jaron. The 2-1. Swing and a miss. He chased one there. High fastball. It's 2-2. 7th batter brought to you by Jeffrey Glassman Injury Lawyers. Hurt in car work accident. 617-777-7777. I will say this, and obviously I was pretty outspoken about it last night, just given the optics of what happened. Talking to people around the team today, including Jaron, there is a little bit more to it than what met the eye last night. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pitch is a chopper foul. He knows that he needed to handle it a little differently, wait a little while, not do it that publicly. But I can say definitively, talking to him and Chad and everybody involved, it was not about whether Wilson should have come home and run. It wasn't. And we're not going to get more into it than that. But that has become very clear. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Durbin at third. No score. Sox and Dodgers. Pitch is just outside. Good take by Duran. And it's 3-2.
Yeah, the Sox so far doing an outstanding job taking pitches outside the strike zone, getting into deep counts, making these relievers throw as many pitches as they possibly can. Trying to get a mistake right here, driving that run.
Durbin at third, 3-2 is swung on and grounded up the middle, through into center field, a base hit, and the Red Sox take a 1-0 lead in L.A. And in case you were wondering about anything that's going on in the clubhouse, the first base dugout going crazy for Duran, and they've got the first run of the game.
That's the importance of seeing pitches, getting into a count where the pitcher does not want to walk the second batter of his inning. So he goes out there and gets something he can drive right down the middle, uses the big part of the field. Duran's at his best when he shoots the ball that way.
And I think he'll run here. Here's Carlos Narvaez, who's really scuffling at the plate. The pitch is swung on a miss, a late wave at a fastball. And it's on one. You sometimes don't do it with the 9-hole hitter up, Lenny, but I just think you got to force the issue against these Dodgers.
Yeah, I feel like the running game is already in Klein's head right now after that throwing error.
Duran has 15 steals. We've seen that the catcher, Alonso, does not really transfer it well. Jaron's got to lead at first. 0-1 pitch. Swinging a foul. Carlos continues to be very late on fastballs. And it is 0-2. 0 for his last 8, Carlos. Really scuffling at the plate. Arbella Insurance Foundation, dedicated to striking out cancer by supporting the Jimmy Fund. Every strikeout by a Sox pitcher during this year, Arbella donates $50 to the Jimmy Fund. Here for the Jimmy Fund, here for good. Carlos takes one in the dirt, and Duran will scamper to second. I couldn't tell whether that hit the dirt or the glove first. Either way, another runner in scoring position.
It looked to me like it hit the dirt first.
Yeah,
he tried to block that up and a carom toward the first baseline and back. Great read by Duran, getting into that secondary lead at second base. Really good read.
It was a wild pitch in the dirt. Now a chance to double the lead. 1-2 to Carlos. Klein is ready. He throws. Narvaez swings and chops one foul on the third base side. Isn't it wild to think about all the games we watched with Marcus Lynn Betts, mostly in right field, some at second base with the Red Sox, to see him here as the shortstop for the Dodgers.
That's part of what makes him special, the versatility.
Well, and we all know how it went down. We don't need to relitigate. The 1-2 is strike 3 called on the outside corner. More on Mookie and how weird it is to see him in Dodger blue when we come back. Bottom 2, I should say. 1-0 Red Sox in the Shaws and Star Market. WEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Jason is an avid hiker who loves the outdoors. During what should have been a peaceful hike, that calm was suddenly broken. A mountain lion appeared on the trail just yards away. Fortunately, Jason had packed his Byrna less lethal launcher. Armed with kinetic rounds, Jason fired a warning shot, deterring the mountain lion and giving his family time to get to safety. Byrna less lethal launchers fire powerful kinetic and chemical irritant rounds designed to stop threats. Visit Byrna.com. That's BYRNA, Byrna.com. Purchase and shipping restrictions vary by state and municipality. Go to Byrna.com to check availability at your location.
Think you know how the second half of baseball plays out? Put your predictions to work on Polymarket, the world's largest prediction market. An official partner of Major League Baseball. Who wins the division? Who's buying at the trade deadline? Who takes home the Cy Young? And who's still standing in October? Trade against other fans, not the house on Polymarket. From the trade deadline to the World Series, every game matters. Trade on Polymarket. Download the Polymarket app and use promo code BLAZE to unlock $50 free for your first trade. That's promo code BLAZE. Trading not available in all jurisdictions. Check local regulations before trading. Restrictions and eligibility apply.
You gotta ask yourself, want to talk about the time you lived in the greatest city on earth, or still live in it? In the city where a matinee leads to 2 a.m. tacos, your New York era can last a lifetime. With 20 years of NYC know-how, Street Easy can help you become a forever New Yorker. Visit StreetEasy.com to buy or rent in NYC. Street Easy is an assumed name of Zillow Inc., which has licenses in all 50 states.
Introducing the all-new MLB Plus, your ticket to streaming baseball's best. Enjoy MLB Network 24/7 with live out-of-market games and award-winning shows. Enhanced game nights.
Shaw's and Star Market, treat that someone special to 1 dozen rose bouquets for $10 from Overjoyed Boutique. Pick up these beautiful bouquets in-store while supplies last.
I feel like I'm in an Overjoyed Boutique when I'm with you, Lenny.
I'm getting you roses tomorrow.
I think I deserve them. All right, here's Freddie Freeman, one of the great players of his generation. He's hitting .301 with 15 homers, a 9-game hitting streak, and he takes a strike from Rangers Suarez on the out corner. What a matchup this has been in their careers. Freeman 6 for 18 with 9 strikeouts. 0-1 is a breaking ball that misses outside. A lot of battles in the National League East, Phillies and Braves. I mean, Lenny, to me there is no doubt that Freddie Freeman is a Hall of Famer. There are a lot of them on this Dodgers team right now. Freddie and Shohei and Mookie. Here's the 1-1. And that is a little bit low. I think Yamamoto, if he stays healthy and stays around, has a really good chance. Obviously, Kershaw retired last year. He's an inner circle Hall of Famer. But, I mean, Freeman is the best first baseman of his generation, and it's not even close. 2-1 is a little bit outside. He delivers over and over again for these Dodgers.
Yeah, we're not talking about if he's going to be a first ballot. We're just looking at the percentile. He's one of those ones where if he doesn't get a vote, you're like, all right, who's this?
Honestly. 3-1, the pitch is swung on a miss. Really good one there from Ranger. Fastball. And it's 3-2.
Like how Ranger's attacking the zone right now.
Lenny, he's played for 17 years. He's got 2,552 hits. He's a career 300 hitter, the 3-2. Swing and a foul. And that got a bite out of Narvaez. And, oh, by the way, he's hit 382 home runs. A career OPS of 892. A fabulous defender. MVP All-Star. I mean, the people in Cooperstown are already thinking about his plaque.
Yeah, he's not done. That's the thing. I mean, he's not slowing down. This is a guy that's outstanding career.
You know, he's one of these guys, too, where you start to wonder when he goes in on the plaque, is it a Braves or a Dodgers hat? And that's the thing about this Dodgers dynasty. These guys are coming here and winning all of these titles together. 3-2 to Freddie Freeman. The pitch is grounded up the middle off the mound. Monasterio's got it behind the second base bag. He throws to first in time. I think fortunate it ramped off the mound, and there's one away.
Yeah, it gave Monasterio a nice candy hop right there. You know, the analytics had him playing towards second base anyway, so you can see it kind of hopped up. Didn't touch the ground after hitting the mound, so that was perfectly placed for Monasterio.
All right, Ranger. Seeing Mookie Betts. And again, it is just so weird. I know it's been time, but it is bizarre to see him in any other uni. The pitch is a strike on the outside corner. Mookie is struggling at the plate. He's hitting .232. And it's amazing now he's played more seasons with the Dodgers and more games than he did with the Red Sox. Hard to believe. His stance looks totally different right now, and his hands are herky-jerky. He's all over the place. A changeup. It's down and in, and it's 1-1. He's just had a spectacular time here in L.A. Three titles.
We were young. We had Bo Jackson, right? Yeah. He was just good at everything.
Yes.
And he did everything. Mookie's kind of like that. This generation's Bo.
He is. 1-1 is a strike. Don't bowl with him. Mookie wants to challenge. That looked pretty good from here.
Multiple 300 games, correct?
All the time.
We came in, he was on the monitor playing guitar.
He's wrong about the challenge, by the way.
Los Angeles has one challenge remaining.
Does that make you a little jealous, Lenny?
That he had a guitar?
Yes.
And I can't play guitar right now because I'm in a sling? Yes.
That Mookie, we all know the story. Red Sox made him so many offers for so many hundreds of dollars as he takes a pitch outside. But he was adamant. He wanted to test the market. The last offer the Red Sox made, $300 million. And never once did Mookie say, I want to be in Boston. Never. 2-2 is strike three called on the outside corner. Good fastball from Suarez. He's gone. Now, after the fact, since he's been here, Mookie, who is still beloved in Boston, one of our all-time great players, there is a little revisionist history about how I wanted to be there. I wanted to end my career there. I loved it there. Well, that was not the song he sung when he was there.
Yeah, you know, hindsight's 20/20, and now that he spent all this time in L.A., it's easy to go back and paint that picture.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez, a guy who adores Fenway Park, and Ranger fires a strike on the outside corner.
I love the fastball tonight, 92 miles an hour, but it's in the 97th percentile in fastball run value. It's because he locates so well in every quadrant.
He's been tremendous. 0-1 to Teo, as they call him here. Fastball misses in. Subaru Summer finally here. Details at SubaruofNewEngland.com. On the Subaru of New England scoreboard, Yankees are at Wrigley today. They beat the Cubs 2-0. 1-1 to Teoscar. 9 homers, 38 driven in, and he grounds it toward first. Nice backhand diving play by Contreras. He comes to his feet, flips underhand to Ranger in time, and the inning is over. Suarez is rolling along. 1-0 Red Sox after 2 on the Shaw's and Star Market, WEEI, Red Sox Radio Network.
Use energy more efficiently with Mitsubishi Electric. When you invest in a high-performance heat pump from Mitsubishi Electric, you are investing in not only a premium product, but you're also investing in your own peace of mind. With a wide variety of all-electric heating and air conditioning systems, there are more possibilities than ever for upgrading your system and your business. From your local bookstore to your neighborhood hardware store, Mitsubishi Electric is committed to providing small businesses with unmatched comfort and efficient energy use for the long run. Visit smallbusinesscomfort.com to learn more.
Introducing the all-new MLB Plus, your ticket to streaming baseball's best. Enjoy MLB Network 24/7 with live out-of-market games and award-winning shows. Enhance game nights with MLB Big Inning, live and commercial-free. And hear live home and away radio broadcasts of every game, blackout-free. Even stream minor league games all season. It's all here and it's all new. Get MLB Plus for just $59.99 a year. Visit MLB.com/MLB Plus.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
It's time to step up to the plate and see if you can guess which baseball player or manager said the following.
I'm so honored to ride with these guys. They inspire me with how resilient they've been. But to get this call, be
77777.
Nick Sogard leaves off the third, and he takes a borderline pitch called a strike. I think he was frustrated with that call. Sogi maybe dotted up at the bottom of the zone. It's 0-1. Klein continues in the game. 1-0 Sox. The pitch. Fastball. Missed. And it's 1-1. You know, the trade deadline is in 3 days, Lenny. On the off day Monday. And big decisions coming for Craig Breslow. 1-1 is lined to the left field on a hop. Base hit. Sogard just keeps on doing it. A leadoff hit in the top of the third.
I mean, that's just what Sogard does. He's always up there putting together a good at-bat. He's never out of a count. Uses all fields. Such a good table setter right there.
He is such an impressive ball player. Like on a great team, he is exactly the kind of guy you want to have in there 3-4 times a week. Just nothing bothers him. One on for Cedon. Here's the pitch, and it is way outside with a fastball, 1-0. So the Red Sox are in the market for shortstops and catchers and starters and relievers. They want everything. And I think they're going to make big moves. But now, all of a sudden, I think there's something fascinating happening at AAA Worcester. Cedon takes a strike on the outside corner. Franklin Arias is a 20-year-old who now is a consensus top 5 prospect in the game. And he's in all these conversations for whatever name you want to pick, who the Red Sox might be targeting. 1-1 pitch. Cedon swings and fouls it straight back into the second deck. 1-2. Well, he had a leadoff homer tonight. 4 more hits, more runs driven in. And this is where, if you're Craig Breslow, it gets so difficult because you want to help this team right now. You absolutely do. They've earned it. They went out and got Meade. They want more. Everyone wants Franklin Arias. 1-2 to Cedon. Pitch is swung and fouled on the first base side. Cedon had a 2-strike hit his first time. But what if he's your next Nomar? I mean, honestly, Lenny, 20-year-olds do not do the things that he's doing right now.
You know, there's just so much unknown, right? You can dominate in the minor leagues, AA, AAA. We've seen it time and time again. Guys going off.
1-2. is lined into right field. Another two-strike hit. Sogard around second. He's over to third. Cedon, 2 for 2. And the Red Sox have him at the corners.
It's an outstanding at-bat, doing a job hitting behind the runner right there. You just want to get him over, but instead now you've got first and third. You've got a runner in scoring position 90 feet away. Outstanding job of staying on that baseball, driving it toward right.
Lenny, Cedon is such a stud.
Yes.
I mean, he is a foundational player.
Every night he goes out and proves that. My point is, talking about the minor leagues, is every year pick a player. There's a name. There's a name where he's dominating at that level. It's different at the big league level, right? And
no doubt.
And you need something now.
Here's Willier, and he takes a strike on the outside corner. That's the give and take.
The balance.
You got to give to get. Everybody wants him, and we know that. Just pick a name, whoever it is. We know that Jeremy Pena is a great big league player. I'm going to miss. The Astros won again today. I mean, that's not the perfect example, but anybody. Neto, Otto Lopez.
Goodman.
Yeah, these guys have done it at the major league level. Not an easy call at all. 0-2 to Willier, first and third. Got to find a way to put it in play. Pitch is swung on a miss. That is not good from Abreu. 3 swings and misses in a spot where there's so many ways to get a run in. His struggles, in spite of that home run last night, continue, and it has been elevated fastballs to get him. One down. Here's Wilson.
Yeah, to me, I'm looking at those swings. He's just getting a little big. You're trying to do a job there, runner on third base with no outs, trying to drive him in, hit the ball deep into the gaps, and it seems like he's trying to do too much. He's trying to drive it over the fence rather than to it.
This becomes an incredibly important at-bat. Contreras, and he's almost hit. Now, he does crowd the plate, so, things are a little different, but he's brushed into the dirt, and it's ball 1.
The third inning is brought to you by Citgo. Here's a club you want to get into, Club Citgo. Download the Club Citgo app now and instantly save 23 cents per gallon on your first fill-up.
The best thing about Wilson is when that happens, he gets closer to the plate.
I love that.
1-0, the pitch is swung on a miss. He was trying to leave right there, a sweeper. And it's 1-1. Sox lead 1-0. This is a chance you really want to cash in. Sogard a leadoff hit, then Cedon got him to third, but Abreu strikeout 1-1. Oh, it's inside. It hit him. Did that hit him on the head? I think it did. I think it got him on the back of the helmet. Oh, man. Maybe by the left ear. He's down. Out comes Brandon Henry. Chad Epperson, Chad Tracy. This is one of those spots where they're just going to have to go through all the questions and protocol, Lenny. Waiting to see replay. I think it smoked him right on the left ear.
Looking at the replay
now. It did.
Oh.
Right behind it.
Yeah, that's scary. He went down into a squat position, took his helmet off right away. Took about a 5-second break and then stood up and started making his way towards first base. That's a tough individual right there.
He's the toughest.
Watch him.
He's the toughest. And by the way, they're going to make a pitching change. Dave Roberts is coming out. That's one, Lenny. You got no chance to get out of the way. I mean, none. It's up and in at your head. He had his foot down, and you're doomed in that spot.
Not much you can do. It's 95 four-seamer coming right at you. Not a ton of time to react and get out of the way of that one.
Well, a huge at-bat coming for Massa, and they're going to bring the left-hander on. Cole Irvin to face Yoshida with the bases loaded. If only they played the music any louder at Dodger Stadium. Bases loaded, 1 out, top third. Red Sox 1, Dodgers nothing. Pitching change brought to you by JetBlue. Proud to be the official airline of Boston sports. Book right now at JetBlue.com. We'll be back to Dodger Stadium. Huge chance early for the Sox in the jaws of Star Market. WEI Red Sox Radio Network.
This call to the bullpen gives you a chance to check out all the great Ford SUV offers at Ford.com/local. You'll find special deals on the official vehicles of Major League Baseball that you won't see advertised anyplace else. Whatever new vehicle you plan to buy from your Ford dealer's inventory, visit Ford.com/local and see how much you can save. And then see your New England Ford dealers for your new SUV.
Having health insurance is a must-have, and the Massachusetts Health Connector has a power-packed lineup in Connect-to-Care plans that delivers. At the top of the order, lower premiums make bumpy costs affordable. The middle of the lineup is packed with low copays and no deductibles, so you can save money on everything. From an urgent ER trip to managing chronic disease like diabetes and hypertension through no-cost prescriptions. Round out the order access to Connect-to-Care plans now at mahealthconnector.org, and you have a winning team with you and the Massachusetts Health Connector.
All right, here we go. Early in the game, but big chance for Massa. Cole Irvin comes on. He has not pitched well for the Dodgers this year at all. And here he is to see Yoshida with the bases loaded. Feels like an opportunity. Really got to cash in. Freddie Freeman gave Wilson a big embrace over at first. The pitch to Massa, way on the inside corner, but called a strike, a cutter. It is 0-1.
Yeah, his fastball's not that impressive. It's about 91, 92 miles an hour. Throws a ton of slurves, about 25% of the time. Mixes in that cutter as well, just to keep him off the barrel.
0-1. Swinging a ground ball to first. Freeman backhands it. It's under his glove and into right field. Sogard scores. Cedon is home. A rare misplay by Freeman, and the Red Sox lead it 3-0.
Yeah, that's one where you either got to back up and get the long hop or come and get it, and it kind of ate him up. He was in between right there and tried to backhand it right at the last moment. Little spin on that ball got by him. Talking about taking advantage of mistakes.
They're going to score that a hit. Wow. Talk about taking care of your player. Man, it hit him in the glove. Red Sox will take it, and why not just pile on here, Lenny? Yoshida reaches, and now Durbin with 2 on and still only 1 out. 3-0 Red Sox. Pitch is a fastball for a strike at the top of the zone. 0-1.
Pretty good opportunity right here for my pick to click.
I'd say. I mean, Lenny, I thought off the bat it was going to be an inning-ending double play. 1-1 to Durbin. Not a lot of speed on the bases. The pitch. Swinging a high fly into left field, but it hangs up. Teoscar Hernandez is over to his right. He's there to make the play. And they're 2 down.
That's a play Freddie will tell you 99 out of 100 times he's going to make that.
It's one of those, you said it so well in the moment, Lenny. The steps, the footwork really kind of put him in between and made that a harder play.
Yeah, you got to go out and get that long hop. And when you're in between, it's really hard to pick up, and you don't know whether you're going to use the backhand or forehand to get it in the glove. Just snuck up on him.
Massa will certainly take the 2 RBIs. 2 down. Here's Mona. Pitch is ripped on the third base side. Foul off the end of the bat. And that is strike 1. League leaders brought to you by AZEC Exteriors, the leaders in exterior trim moldings. Guess what? Shohei leads everything. He is ridiculous, Ohtani. 0-1 to Mona. 2 on, 2 out, 2 in. Pitch. Swinging a shot into left center field on the run. Pages, he gets there with a lunge to make the play. That was almost 2 more runs. But good defense for the Dodgers. After a misplay, gave the Red Sox a couple more. 3-0 Boston of the Shaws and Star Market. WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Jason is an avid hiker who loves the outdoors. During what should have been a peaceful hike, that calm was suddenly broken. A mountain lion appeared on the trail just yards away. Fortunately, Jason had packed his Byrna less lethal launcher. Armed with kinetic rounds, Jason fired a warning shot, deterring the mountain lion and giving his family time to get to safety. Byrna less lethal launchers fire powerful kinetic and chemical irritant rounds designed to stop threats. Visit Byrna.com. That's BYRNA, Byrna.com. Purchase and shipping restrictions vary by state and municipality. Go to Byrna.com to check availability at your location.
Think you know how the second half of baseball plays out? Put your predictions to work on Polymarket, the world's largest prediction market. An official partner of Major League Baseball. Who wins the division? Who's buying at the trade deadline? Who takes home the Cy Young? And who's still standing in October? Trade against other fans, not the house on Polymarket. From the trade deadline to the World Series, every game matters. Trade on Polymarket. Download the Polymarket app and use promo code BLAZE to unlock $50 free for your first trade. That's promo code BLAZE. Trading not available in all jurisdictions. Check local regulations before trading. Restrictions and eligibility apply.
You gotta ask yourself, want to talk about the time you lived in the greatest city on earth, or still live in it? In the city where a matinee leads to 2 a.m. tacos, your New York era can last a lifetime. With 20 years of NYC know-how, Street Easy can help you become a forever New Yorker. Visit StreetEasy.com to buy or rent in NYC. Street Easy is an assumed name of Zillow Inc., which has licenses in all 50 states.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means?
Tucker going to lead it off for the Dodgers as the Red Sox lead 3-0 as we go to the bottom of the third. Sox on EEI brought to you by your New England Ford dealers. Ford puts quality first, and now they're first in quality. Ford, the official vehicle of the Major League Baseball. And that dirty water. Here's Kyle Tucker. Really has been a disappointment. He rips one foul down the right field line. The Dodgers, they keep doing this, where whether it's Yamamoto, Ohtani, they just shock the baseball world with a 4-year, $240 million deal for Tucker, who grounds one on one hop to Sogard, who's over there at first. So I guess maybe Contreras, after the fastball to the face and the helmet, is out of the game for concussion symptoms. So he's out. And Siegler is in at second base, one down.
Yeah, I got to tell you, that's a little bit expected. 95 to that part of the helmet, kind of the left side of the back of his head, just behind his ear. That's dangerous. I'm going to make sure he's okay.
All right, here's Kike, who's only playing his fourth game. He's 4 for 7 with 2 doubles. Kike, who yet again was a postseason hero. The pitch is a strike on the outside corner. Kike is enigmatic. He is a guy who has a lot of self-belief. And yet in the postseason, he is an animal. The 0-1 pitch misses outside. I mean, truly, he's one of the great playoff hitters in this decade. He is. He did it in 21 with the Red Sox, and he just keeps on doing it with these Dodgers.
Yeah, tons of personality. We saw that when he was with the Red Sox, even more so with the Dodgers.
1-1 the pitch. He is a chopper up the middle. Shortstop Monasterio dives, gloves, comes to his feet, throws the first in time. Spectacular defense. Kike is gone, and they're 2 away.
That's an outstanding job by Monasterio right there. Not only going to get that ball, getting on the dirt, but bouncing back up, setting his feet, firing a strike to first base.
Lenny, that's as good a play as you'll see.
Tell you what, this Red Sox club, when they were in Sacramento, those 4 games, they had 6 errors. It's very atypical of what we've seen from this club throughout the season. But tonight, they're getting it done.
We got a 3-0 lead, 2 down in the fourth, and Rangers been super efficient. A bunt back toward the mound. Rangers says, I'm good. He gloves. He throws to first. Are you kidding me? The smoothest defender in the game glides off the mound. An easy does-it inning for Suarez. We go to the fourth. 3-0 Red Sox in the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
At Mazda, we know what safety sounds like. It's simply the sound of enjoying the drive. It's why we build every Mazda with proactive safety features, so you can be more relaxed and more aware of what's ahead. It's why Consumer Reports has named Mazda the safest new car brand. Consumer Reports does not endorse or promote any product.
Every Mazda SUV offers you an elevated driving experience and refined performance. Discover it at Tasca Mazda Yonkers.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Here's the pitch to Willie. Here's a liner straight to Richardson. The ball game is over and the World Series is over. Willie McCovey hit it like a bullet. A line drive right straight to Bobby Richardson at second base. Had that ball got out of his reach, the Giants would have been the winner. Now it's the Yankees who have mobbed Ralph Terry in the center of the diamond, and well, they should.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
The clubhouse spark.
Hunter Pence, another spirited pregame speech.
The staff savior.
Sabathia, a complete game.
The game-changing bat.
Noenas Cespedes, unbelievable.
History shows one move in July can impact all of October.
Strikeout number 13 for Cliff Lee.
Simply masterful. Who will be the missing piece that changes everything this year? The trade deadline, Monday on MLB Network.
Guess which baseball player or manager is at the plate?
Just bring some